Hello everyone, welcome back. I finally have some time to sit down and do my 30-week pregnancy update. Now I did say I was only going to do a 20-week, 30-week, and then one right before I go into labor. Since the 20-week update, a lot has changed of course. So I am going to be talking about some uncomfortable TMI things in this video. And if you're not a woman, please click off. These are meant for the moms out there or for women who are trying to get pregnant. For everyone else, I'm sure you don't want to hear about this. I'm actually currently 32 weeks pregnant. I just haven't gotten the time to sit and do the 30-week update, so I'm a little further along. I want to begin by giving you the COVID update. The week of Thanksgiving, my husband was feeling a little off, nothing major. He was just very fatigued. He had some body chills and just wasn't feeling himself. So the following Monday, I told him to go get tested for COVID just to be sure, because those are some of the COVID symptoms. And he went ahead and got tested. Lo and behold, he tested positive. So then of course I kind of was freaking out because I'm pregnant. I didn't want me or the kids getting it. As soon as he found out he was positive, he did start isolating as much as he could. However, the week before that, we were together every single day. We sleep in the same bed, we eat together, we do literally everything together. So I was a little anxious, so I went ahead and called my doctor, and I had an appointment with them this morning. And although I don't have any symptoms at all, neither do the kids, the fact that I was pretty exposed to someone who did test positive, they wanted to test me right away. A couple hours later, they called me to tell me my results. They were negative. I don't have COVID, so that's a relief, although I'm a little bit confused on how none of us got it when we are like so close with my husband. We're basically around him every single day. But again, thank God we don't have it. And sadly, we have to quarantine for 14 days too because we were exposed to someone who tested positive. We're doing really good, very happy, healthy. The kids are doing really great as well. Everything is great on that note. So let's get into the baby update. Well, we have not picked out a name yet. I mean, we have like we have one idea, but we're not really set on it. I feel like such a failure right now because with my other kids, I've had their name picked out even before they were conceived. But with this baby, like, I have no idea. I want a really strong, meaningful name, but I just can't seem to come up with a good one. So if you guys have any really good suggestions, make sure you leave them below. I have been reading all of yours, but nothing just seems to fit right now. I know a lot of people say, oh, just wait until he's born, and then once he's out, you're gonna know the name. And I don't want to do that because then I feel like that's going to be such an impulsive choice. I'm going to feel like I need to give him a name right now, so I'm just going to come up with any random name and then I'm not going to like it later on. So no, I really want to come up with a good name now so that I can have it set in stone and then present it to him when he's born. So according to my pregnancy app, my little boy is currently 3 pounds and he is the size of a cabbage, and so that means of course the bump has gotten a lot bigger. This is what it looks like now at 32 weeks. The kicks and movements have only continued to get stronger and stronger. My doctor says that's a really good thing. That means it's a healthy baby. This is probably the best part about pregnancy, is feeling that human inside of you move. But now that I am much bigger, the baby's much bigger, it comes with a lot of pain. And we'll get to that. The only really great symptom for me has been clear skin. I have not seen one breakout in my skin for the past 10 weeks. So that's really good considering I used to struggle with breakouts a lot. Before getting pregnant, I weighed 118 pounds and now I'm at 144. I mean, that's what pregnancy is. You're gonna gain some weight. I was expecting to see that dark line across my belly start forming by now, but I haven't gotten it yet. And actually, I didn't get it with my son Vincent either. So the only time I got it was with my daughter, so maybe it's like a gender thing, who knows, but I guess we'll see what happens further on. And then as for stretch marks, I have not gotten any new ones. I have been taking care of my skin, oiling myself up every single day to ensure that I don't get any, but I do notice because my body is stretching again, the old stretch marks are a little more apparent, the ones that I got with my previous kids. So I'm not saying I'm not gonna get any, but I've been doing everything in my power not to get that many more, you know? And if I do, that's okay too. That's a part of pregnancy. And then now, let's get into the more uncomfortable stuff. No one ever told me or prepared me for stuff like this. And I wish I saw a video like this one to kind of let me know that all these things are normal, because some of these are freaking me out. So I've been experiencing some weird facial hair. The side of my face, right there, and right there. Facial hair. Very noticeable, like I could even pull on it, as you can see. What is that? And of course I don't want to shave it off or wax it off or anything because I don't want it to keep growing. So I'm just gonna let it be, and then hopefully after I have the baby, when your hair falls off, maybe this will fall off too. My face has definitely gotten more swollen and puffy. My lips, my cheeks, my nose, oh my god. Don't even try to say that it hasn't, okay? I know you can see it too. I just look so much like plumper. But also my lips in the morning are purple, which is kind of weird. Is that light gonna be bugging me or what? Is that better? Okay, anyways, one of my least favorite body changes during pregnancy is my breasts. I already naturally have larger breasts, and then during pregnancy, as of right now, it's gotten triple in size. Before getting pregnant, I was 32 double D, and now I'm 32 H. Yeah, and I know they're only gonna get a little bigger with milk coming in and everything. It's a struggle that I've dealt with all of my pregnancies. I hate it. I'm eventually gonna get a breast reduction. It's not cool, not cute. My back hurts. There's just too much going on, you know? Because I am in the 3rd trimester, my energy lately has gone down a lot more. Sometimes I'll be so exhausted the whole day, like no matter what I do, I just still can't seem to feel awake. I just feel like my body's shutting down. I just have to lay down and take a rest. I've also noticed a huge increase in discharge. Like, it's a wop down there, if you know what I mean. I still get very, very vivid dreams every single night. There's not one night where I'm not dreaming, and they're not great dreams, to be honest. I wake up in the middle of the night screaming and crying. I think that's the worst part about my husband having to isolate right now, because we can't sleep in the same bed. And usually when I wake up in the middle of the night after a nightmare, he's there to comfort me and let me know that it's okay, it's just a dream. Now I'm all alone and I'm like freaking out. I get anxiety and then I can't sleep throughout the whole night. That's a whole different other thing. I have not been sleeping well at all. It's so uncomfortable to sleep in. I know a lot of people said to get a pregnancy pillow. I have one, but still there's no position that feels comfortable to me. I just miss getting a good night's sleep, and every morning when I wake up, another really weird symptom is Charlie horses. I have never gotten those in my life. The only reason I even know what they're called is because I literally had to Google them. I was like, what is happening to me right now? It's when like your muscles cramp up, and for me it only happens in my calves, and they hurt so bad. Like there's nothing I can do to make it go away, and it's such a weird thing. Like, why does it happen? Who invented this? I have so many questions. Another really painful thing I've been dealing with lately is my ribs. I think because the baby has been getting bigger, it's all the way up to my ribs now, and they're in pain all the time. There's nothing really I can do to relieve that. Usually I just try to lay down flat on my back, but that's also not very comfortable. Whenever I'm doing some work on the computer, I can't even sit in one place for too long because my ribs will start hurting so badly, and I have to go lay down. And then on top of that, I have major back pain, usually in the lower back, but then sometimes in the upper back. I do some headstands. I know that may sound weird to you, but I always have done them before. It's supposed to relieve pain in your back, and it does wonders for me. So I am going to continue to do them until week 36, because after that I want him to be staying breached and ready for birth. And I've also been getting a lot of acid reflexes, which sucks because I really enjoy eating spicy food with this pregnancy. It's the only thing I crave. So whenever I eat some bomb spicy food later on, I'll have acid reflux and it like burns my throat. And because it was spicy food that I just ate, it burns my throat even more. So that means I had to completely lay off the spicy food, and it sucks because I love spicy. Those are all the major symptoms I can think of right now. Because I had an emergency C-section with my last pregnancy, the doctors recommended me to get a C-section again, but then they also gave me the option that I could still do a natural birth if I wanted to. However, the last 2 natural births that I tried to do, like with my daughter, I had to get induced because she just wouldn't come out, and that was an excruciating experience. I don't want to go through that ever again. And then with my son, same thing, he wouldn't come out, so I had to get induced, and then through the induction process something kind of went wrong, so they had to rush me in to get an emergency C-section. So I just haven't had a good normal natural birth experience. Therefore I have chosen to do a C-section instead, just to not have to worry about all the complications that I had to deal with last time. That's where we're at right now. The good thing about having a C-section is I can choose the day and be prepared and go in and all that stuff, but then again, the recovery process is gonna suck. As of right now, we're just waiting for the weeks to pass by until we can meet our little boy. It seems like time is going pretty slow, but then again, the next time I'll be doing an update like this, I'll be like going into labor in a couple of days, so it's gonna seem like no time to you guys. This pregnancy has been really hard on me, but I am so excited to meet my little boy. I know it'll be so worth it in the end. Just can't wait to see his precious little face, like, oh. But that's about all I wanted to share with you guys in this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you are pregnant currently, I wish you all the best of luck. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to sit down and watch another one of my videos. You are so appreciated, and I can't wait to see you in my next one. Bye!